Alright guys, so in this video we are going to be beating the Legendary Goku event with the Future Saga team. So I wanted to first talk about the team that I've chosen to do this with. I haven't actually tried it to see if it works, so this is going to be a first test. So yeah, let me go to my box and show you the Future Saga units that I have and who I considered, and ultimately why I chose the team that I did. So first off, Vegito Blue, LR. You have to use this guy. Any team this guy's on, which is 4, you want to use him in this event because on his 12-key super attack, he raises attack and defense permanently. Now what's most important about that is the defense. So as an LR, LR Vegito Blue has higher defense than most units. So when he gets his 12-key super attack, he stacks his defense pretty high. And by the end of the event, he can't be touched at all, even by the int UI Goku super attack, so he's a must. This guy I didn't choose because he really needs 2 enemies to become strong, and he's just not defensive enough to do that. These guys originally were on my team, but I took them off because I realized that they get a boost per time traveler enemy, and 2 of the units I put on the team are not on that category, so they would not get their full boost. LR Goku Black, I just don't think they're good enough anymore. I think they really could use an easy A, honestly. The only defense they really get is from their super attack, and that's just not gonna cut it anymore, especially when I don't have any dupes. Future Gohan, not good enough, not good enough, not good enough. Trunks is the leader. He's great. The Tech Vegito Blue definitely hits harder than the LR, but he also can get smacked pretty hard, especially because he has type advantage in the last stage, and his defense building is based on luck rather than the LRs, which you can get pretty consistently. I didn't use AGL Zamasu. I actually made an unorthodox choice and chose the Int Zamasu instead. So while I believe this guy's stats are better, yeah, by... well, actually no, this guy's defense is better. But I also only have I don't have any dupes in this guy, but I have 3 in this guy. Now this guy is more defensive, so on his super attack he recovers 7% HP, which is pretty good, if you can get that off. And then he reduces his damage received by 40%, which the other Zamasu also does. But here's the thing, he also raises attack and defense by up to 60% based on your HP. Now the other Zamasu doesn't raise his defense at all. But if you have defense and damage reduction, that's a pretty strong combo. Unless your damage reduction is like 70% or above, it can't hold its own. 40% and no defense is not going to help you. And I also gave this guy 20 dodge. So he'll be dodging until the last phase as well, which is pretty good. Let's see here, where was I? I brought this guy because on global he's even better than he is on JP. His stats are higher. He also gives 3 key to extreme class allies, which could help that Zamasu get a super attack off. And then he's also just a really strong nuker. I thought really hard about bringing this guy. Now this guy just came out, I believe, in the last celebration. But the reason that I didn't is because he doesn't really stack. He can only stack within a turn, and the level of defense we're going to need, I'm sure he could do it, but I have more faith in the LR for this mode. Merge Zamasu is just not defensive enough. This guy, I thought about bringing this guy, but because he also reduces damage received by 40%, and he can raise his attack and defense by up to 120%. And he also raises defense on super attack, so he would be a good option. But what I ultimately opted for, I could have brought this Mai as well, but she boosts time travelers, and the characters I'm about to get to are non-time travelers, and she has a chance to stun, but you can't stun the enemies in this event, apart from like the first stage, which like is easy. But she has 20 dodge, so that could help. I didn't bring this Trunks. Although he's a good option, I just feel like my build is better. So now we're here to the 2 units that I am bringing. Now these are the free-to-play Android 17 and 18 future cards. Now these guys work really well together. I mean like really well. So if you first look at their super attacks, both of them raise attack and defense permanently, which in this event is what you want. And then you look at their passives. When they're paired together, Android 17 gets a medium chance to perform a crit, and the Android 18 gets a medium chance to dodge. So both of these guys together, they're going to share, I think, every link. It's going to be really brutal, I think. That last part of their passive about there being a hybrid Saiyan enemy, they won't ever get that, but I honestly think they're good enough to win without it. So once again, this is the team we are going in with, so let's go ahead and give this a try. This event does take quite a while to beat, but is that all I can get? Well, I guess that's what we're going with. Yeah, so our items, I always go in with the same items. I think that Android 8, Princess Snake, Whis, and then Ghost Ushers are the best way to do this. Now, I only have 19 Ghost Ushers, and I was planning to beat some of these other missions, but those could run low, especially if I lose on a run. That could end up badly for us. So on this first turn, let's see here. I want to get 17 and 18 paired up together. And I actually like this as a rotation anyway, so we're going to do this. We're going to try to avoid getting too many same colored orbs for the time being. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yep. Because I want to delay the Dokkan attack a little bit. Usually when I play this stage, I usually get it around Tech God Goku, and I actually like to delay it until Blue Goku if possible, because obviously he's harder. And I'd like to see a different version of this event, maybe for Vegeta, maybe for Frieza. I think that what would be cool is, so every time we get an Earth-Shattering Showdown unit, which is like the AGL transforming Goku, the Tech transforming Frieza, the Fizz transforming Vegeta, I think they should get their own respective event like this. And I think they should have different abilities. I think it'd be really interesting to have these really hard events, because this event alone is arguably a lot of content, but you know, it can't do everything by itself. That's the same amount. So unfortunately, I wonder if Trunks cannot kill him here. If Trunks can't kill him here with that normal attack, then we are going to get a boost, because you with these attack and defense raising units, you want to get them super attacks as often as possible before you get to the end. Okay, don't additional. Okay, good. So this will, yeah, he's only at 540k attack, which is nothing. See, that didn't even kill. Wow, so we're going into the next thing. This I actually don't mind, because one tactic sometimes I'll use in this event is to stall. Stall a while to get as many stacks as possible by giving the units who don't stack, by avoiding super attacks with them. And by avoiding super attacks, you stay on the easier stages for longer. Like I just purposely missed that super attack with Trunks. Well, by doing that, we got an extra stack on 17 and on 18. So now we're going to have the rotation of dreams. I haven't actually used them together before, but I think we're going to be pretty impressed. So yeah, looking at them now, it looks like 18 got one more stack than 17 did, and she also has the medium chance to dodge now, which I believe is like 20% maybe. It's not super high, but you know, it's nice to have. So now we got our rotation set. Yep, there it is. So it might be higher than I expected, but yeah, these guys are just gonna go to town for free-to-play units. These guys are really good. Now, damage-wise, you know, they could offer more, but I feel like by the time we get deep into this event, maybe to the UI Sign Goku, we're gonna see good results from them for sure. All right, so we got now Trunks's active skill. I don't ever use it, because Trunks right now is stacking his defense infinitely, and his attack actually. So he's going to get stronger and stronger, and when you use his active skill, it doesn't help him nearly enough to warrant its usage. So it doesn't look like I'll be able to get Zamasu a super attack. Now that's the problem with running this Future Saga team that's kind of half super, half extreme, is that the links are not going to work super great. So yeah, this guy has like Fear and Faith as his main link, and these guys have Prepared for Battle. So it's kind of unfortunate, but he will be defending well in that last slot because he has the 60% defense and the 40% damage reduction. Yeah, even LR Vegeta Blue is not doing crazy damage right now with the type disadvantage, but you know, these guys are going to build up and it's going to get better and better. We're like 11 minutes in now, and I believe that was about the time we were almost done with the Vegeta family event. So you can tell how much longer this event takes. It's for less stones overall, actually, which is kind of disappointing. So it looks like 18 is going to constantly be ahead of her brother unless we have a turn where she doesn't get a super attack. I don't mind that she's ahead. Unless 17 kills right now, then they'll be back on an even field, but you know, as long as they're both high up there, it doesn't really matter. We're approaching the 1 million attack stat range, which used to be like, if a unit could hit 1 million, that was impressive. Now I'd say it's more 2 million would be impressive, maybe even 2.5. Alright, so now the way this, yeah, so this guy built his Trunks, looks like he gave him more additional. Huh? What did this guy do? Oh, he gave, so I split I gave my Trunks mostly crit, and then I split it between additional and dodge. But I actually want that chance to dodge just in case we get like super attacked. I want to take as little damage as possible, would be great. Now our Vegeta Blue is at 157,000, and we're only on the 3rd stage here, so this is going pretty good so far, but things can take a bad turn really fast at the end, which always feels bad if you lose towards the end, because then you wasted like 30 minutes playing the event just to not get the rewards. And we're gonna get 5 summon tickets for the Goku banner. I don't actually have, I believe the only, unless they updated the banner to include LR God Goku, the only LR on it is LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku from the Dokkan movie. And I would like to get him, because I don't actually have him. Why is it down? I haven't used any items. Huh? Okay, I can't be the only one who just saw that. I swear that their numbers were just lower. I'll have to check that in post, but that was definitely weird. Might be a bug. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. This game's like riddled with bugs. I gave these guys max additional because, you know, getting that additional attack and defense boost can be pretty helpful, especially for where the cases that I'm going to be using them. You know, that medium chance is actually pretty high given how often she's getting it off. Now this Zamasu won't hit as hard as the AGL Zamasu or the Tech Merge Zamasu, but that's okay. We're not looking for damage in that guy. Our damage dealers are right here. Especially this Goku Black is really strong. I notice we are quite close to the Dokkan attack, so it looks like maybe 17 and 18 don't hit hard enough to progress in this stage at a normal pace, so it looks like we might actually get the Dokkan attack here, which would be a bummer, but it looks like it might be inevitable. Yeah, so now our defense is at a respectable level, and looks like I'm only going to be able to avoid this for one more turn, which is kind of unfortunate, but there's nothing I can do about it. But that does mean we will definitely get a second Dokkan attack, probably in the final phase, which is good because he can dodge, and he can't dodge the Dokkan attack. If he could, that would be pretty bad. Definitely something I'm not interested in messing with. I like that for certain cards, it's a newer thing they're doing. Like the Fizz Dokkan Fest exclusive Beerus, he has a chance to... he doesn't have a chance. His when he uses his active skill, I believe for that turn, his attacks can't be dodged. So it's like perfect for that last stage of the Goku event there. So I'm going to use Trunks here for the Dokkan attack because he has type advantage. And yeah, you can see that getting the super attack for the Zamasu is kind of difficult, but he's still really good. I feel like people don't kind of use him as much as they could or should, because, there's the AGL one and people don't even consider it. Now, who you should not consider is the Strength Zamasu. Now, we're actually coming up pretty close to AGL Rosé's EZA, and, a few months after he gets an EZA, that Strength Zamasu could also get an EZA, and he could be pretty good. He'd probably be similar to this Int one, but yeah, the EZAs are going by so fast. We're soon going to be getting into the 120s, which is going to be really exciting because they're going to be good. I know a lot of people are excited for like Super Saiyan 3 Broly and Kid Buu, some of the units that like really needed the help. But I'm personally excited for the Angel Super Saiyan 3 Goku, because I like him as a card, but he definitely could use the defense because he doesn't have any defense at all. So I really would like to make them busted, and I don't know if I want them to be category leaders or like category leaders and then they also give their 120 buff. Holy crap, 200k. Yeah, I didn't sign up for that, Goku. If you could stop, I'd kind of appreciate that. Wow, that was half of our health. Yeah, so like these guys may not be as good as I thought, because even though they're stacking their defense so high, it's gonna take I think they're at like already at 100k, and the super attack did that much. That's kind of a red flag. 34k. Why is he doing so much damage? Something is definitely kind of fishy here. But this turn we will be fine because their defenses are through the roof. And you can see Vegito Blue there. It looks like, yeah, I'm kind of out of options here. I have to get the 18 key, unfortunately, because once you're at a certain threshold of HP, the LR Vegito gets more key, which I actually don't want in this event. I can't actually think of cases in which you would want the extra, because this, I believe, he greatly raises his attack for one turn. Maybe in Dokkan events, but you're never going to get too low on health in a Dokkan attack where you're going to get his key auto boosted that much. This should be double digits. 60k. Yeah, this could be tough. I think the easiest stage to beat this with is Kamehameha, led by the LR Super Saiyan 1 Gohan, because he stacks defense infinitely, and it just gets ridiculous. Yeah, so it looks like I'm going to want to use an item here. I know it's pretty early to start using items, but I am concerned that we will die on this turn if I don't. So we're going to use a Princess Snake, and that should get us through. That should heal us most of the way, and then let's let Zamasu here. Yeah, that healed us all the way, and then we're going to take some damage up front, and then Zamasu will heal up 7% of whatever we take on this turn, which is good. These guys still aren't hitting very hard, but the idea is just to get them to a safe place defensively, and it really doesn't matter if they were doing no damage at all. We just need them to wall off those first two slots, so we're not taking damage. But it does increase the amount of time it takes to beat this event. I've seen some people like beat this event with, I think, oh, we got the dodge, good. Right after I heal, thanks, bud. yeah, we want to do that. I've seen cases where people, I think they used the int Android 13, Fusion Android 13 as their leader, and I believe he lowers enemy attack by a certain percentage, and they used 2 of them as their leader, and they beat like the event in like 3+ hours. I can't imagine just chipping away at a boss like that. I mean, this already, we're about halfway through, and we're already like 20 minutes in, so this is already going to be a rather long video. Yeah, 40k, that's just ridiculous. Need to get more, yeah, so this is going to be that opportunity I talked about before, where now we will have 17 and 18 on an even field, because 17 will definitely kill with this attack, and then we will be on to Super Saiyan Blue. And I believe that this team, we are best suited for which stage? Because we have some tech and strength units. And this int, Zamasu isn't going to be doing us many favors, honestly. Like damage-wise. Yeah, I'm comfortable with that. Yeah, let's try this. I mean, I still think it's possible that we could lose. I mean, we've already used one item. I don't like using items before Blue Goku. Even then, like, if you want to be safe, save them until UI Goku. But there's no doubt in my mind we would have died if I didn't use that. Princess Snake. We are just not doing a lot of damage. And I'm kind of disappointed by Trunks, because he should be doing a lot more than he is at the moment. So this is a situation. Now, Goku, we can still dodge attacks by this Goku, so I'm actually going to leave the Strength 18 in the middle, which could be seen as risky, because it is. I'm kind of banking on her dodging. Yeah, no, that's that's not a good idea. So I'm gonna actually restart the app and fix that rotation. That should be an option to just like have a button here that says like reset rotation or something, so you don't have to close the app. It's just ridiculous. And we're back. So yeah, I actually am going to do. I'm gonna leave 17 in the middle, because even though his chance to dodge is only 3%, what I gave him in the dupe system, he will have type advantage, so his defense is effectively, it's either 1.5 times or double. I forget which, but either way it's going to be better than 18's. And if 18 didn't dodge a lot of those attacks, we most certainly would have died. And we do not want that. Get an additional normal attack, not going to help us very much. And we do dodge the one attack, I appreciate it. We're up to 1.2 million, which still is not in respectable damage territory, so these guys do not hit hard at all. And they're under a double 170% attack leader, so that goes to show that this is like the most powerful team they could be on, and they're matched with each other, like they're perfect partners. The only way it could get better for them is if I had a support unit in the third slot, but like even then it's not, that wouldn't help them that much. It wouldn't make them good offensive-wise. I really need to focus on getting this Goku Black more orbs, because as you can see, he's taking a lot of damage, and it's only going to get worse in the next phase. So here, I believe our defenses are at a good enough spot where we just won't take damage on this turn. And our other rotation is like slowly getting to that point, because by the end, when you get to Strength UI Goku and Int UI Goku, that's kind of where the real challenge begins, because you have a real risk of dying then. If you're dying at the blue stage, then you probably want to take a step back and change your team, because that method is likely not going to work. If you exhaust all of your items like here, then you're doing something wrong. I don't know that. I think a fully free-to-play team can already beat this event. It's really just about the stacking. The stacking is huge. So this is unfortunate. Yeah, so this first slot, we're taking 4 attacks, and then the second we're taking 3, so I am going to leave it like this. And we are going to get Zamasu a super attack here as well, which is good. I don't want to put Zamasu in... I don't want to bank on Zamasu's chance to dodge, because it's only 20% what's in the dupe system, and that just would not... It would not be wise. The other things in the dupe system, additionals and crits, what their chance is to proc is 2 times the level. So if you have level 15 crit, you have a 30% chance to perform a crit. So how much is this going to do? Oh god, that was ugly. That was really bad. And that was on 18, of course. Of course she didn't dodge. Whew, this is looking bad. So if I do that, I can avoid the 18 key super attack. I can do that. Trunks should be fine. Both of these guys should be fine. The LR Vegeta Blue and Trunks. This Goku Black. So we are getting like attack and defense plus 20% per orb, so I'm going to risk it. On the next turn, we're going to get the Dokkan attack, so hopefully we can take out this blue Goku here, because if we can get the Dokkan attack on Strength UI Goku, that will be so much better than getting it on this guy when he's almost dead. I mean, that would be a bummer, but it looks like it's going to be close. So if we get a crit here, that would be great. A big crit. Okay, it looks like we're gonna get it. Okay, don't appreciate that, but that should not do 187k. No way. Yeah, there we go. So Trunks is officially safe. Okay, good. So we have avoided pure destruction. Okay, so now things get interesting. Gosh, I do not like this turn. Because I need to give the Dokkan attack to Trunks, no doubt about that. Which makes me separate these two, which I don't want to do. But I'm going to leave 18 around, because she does have the chance to dodge. And 17 is also going to get wrecked in the last stage. I do need to use an item here, I think, because of these last two guys. I mean, their defense is pretty high now, but I'm not super confident about it. So we're going to use a Whis, which will save us this turn and next turn from total destruction. Also something, if you don't know, the higher your unit's defense is, the more HP they will recover from same color orbs. So let's try to get all 7 of these. You never know what the speed is going to be, so it could be like super speed like this, and we got it. Okay. I'd like to see somebody test, we might do that, how much your damage increases based on the number of numbers you actually manage to hit on the Dokkan attack. Because if you don't hit any of them, it's just a normal attack. Oh, that's pathetic. We didn't even take out a bar of his health. So yeah, so that's the problem with this like slow rolling team, is that we just have no offensive power at all. Okay, nice getting the additional super attack. So yeah, there's like hyper offensive teams, which are kind of like glass cannon-y, and then there's these hyper defensive teams, which are like tanks, but with like no... I don't think a tank is a good analogy, because a tank can actually hit hard. But yeah, that we took that whole rotation just to take off one of his bars. And we did heal up a nice amount, that's good. This is definitely a situation. Because obviously this would be the smarter play. I don't like separating those two, but I have to do it. It would not end well if I left Zamasu there all by himself. I mean, he would probably defend pretty well, but if he gets super attacked, which it looks like that slot will be super attacked. Yeah? yeah, that slot's going to get super attacked, and I don't think Zamasu would have liked it very much. We do have the Whis active though, so maybe it would have been fine, but I'm fine separating the rotations for now. Most of the characters on the team link up fairly well. It's really just that one Zamasu who kind of is the wrench in things. He does have Dismal Future, which a lot of these other characters have, but again, that's only one key, so that's not super helpful. Okay, so this turn is not great. So that's a lot of key for Goku Black, but he's also a Fizz unit, and I don't like our chances of... I mean, we're at full health. These first two guys aren't going to take anything. There's a chance he supers at the end, but I'm going to take the risk because we might need all of the items later. Okay, that's good. So Trunks gets supered for 140,000. Jeez. But still, that's way better than Goku Black, because that tells me that Goku Black would have died if he took that super attack, and he's still going to take a lot of damage from those two normal attacks. So it looks like next turn we might have to heal, but delaying how often you use items is just the way to go, because you're going to need, depending on the team, every last one of them. It looks like maybe the Android route was not the best idea. I thought they worked much better together than they actually do. So let's see how bad this is. Oh god. Yeah, we would have been dead. Like, dead. Ooh, this is so bad. This is like nightmare situation. I honestly am going to take the turn. Because what I want to do is give you one key to avoid the 18 key, and I need to heal with your super attack and get a little healing off there. So I think next turn we also are going to have to use an item. I didn't expect Fizz Goku Black to get smacked up like that. I mean, in the next phase, if we even make it that far, we'll be fine. But I don't remember him having this kind of difficulty on JP, and he's worse on JP. So, maybe I just have a bad memory or something, but not the way I recall things going. So here, this is kind of risky. By kind of, I mean extremely. Do I take the chance? 277,000. So the last time we got supered, it was for 140,000, which is like all of our health, so we would die. But we have supered since then and gotten higher, but I don't want to take that risk, so I am going to use an Android aid. When possible, I would err on the side of caution. When deciding to super or not, so we probably would have been fine, because the second, the Trunks that I put in the middle, was actually better. His defense is higher, so he would be fine if he gets supered. But if 18 gets supered, then we would be in trouble anyway. So let's see if using that Android 8 was the right call. And it is going to last into next turn as well, which I believe leaves us with 4 items for the final fight. So let's see if we made the right call here. Okay, good, double super. I will take that for sure. I hope she dodges the super attack, because I'm pretty sure the super attack is coming. Yeah, wait to the last attack. If we don't dodge, it's unfortunate. 200k. Ugh. Yeah, the androids just are not built for this. Okay, so Vegito Blue he's fine. He can carry himself. That's gonna be the least amount of key I can get. I just want to make sure I don't get the 18 key by accident. Although honestly, I probably could at this point. I'm not sure if he's at the point. I'm pretty sure he's at the point where he wouldn't take damage from UI Goku's super attacks. But I want to err on the side of caution. So I want to take out those, so we have all these int orbs for this guy. So on this turn, we also have the Android 8 effect still active. I'm going to risk it. So this is a lot of orbs for Fizz Goku Black. And he only has to take one attack. So as long as it's not a super attack, please Super Vegito Blue. If you could Super Vegito Blue, that would make my day. Because I do not have time to waste another item. And of course not. I would rather him Super Zamasu. Don't tell me. No. There's no way this scumbag, this clown, this absolute waste of life. Oh, he didn't super that turn. Wow. I don't remember him ever not supering. That's definitely odd. Huh. I'll take it. Don't get me wrong. But I swore he supered every turn. Like, guaranteed. So this turn is looking a little safer. That Tech 17 in the middle is definitely in a riskier spot. Gosh, we're down to 4. I usually like to save the majority of my items for the last fight, but tough decisions, guys. Tough decisions. Because it's really just the one attack in the middle I have to worry about. The one. Because these other Trunkses are not going to take damage. I'm going to risk it. I think I need those items at the end. We got some nice healing back. So as long as he supers one of the Trunkses, I mean, there's a better chance that he supers one of the Trunkses than the 17. But still possible because he's annoying that he would super the 17 and destroy us. We do have the 3 dodge if we need that. But if we get super here, I think we're done. Okay, good. Yeah, only 12k. Okay, so he's probably gonna super this last Trunks, but his defense is like it's like 310,000 at least now, so we should be fine. Yeah, we're not gonna take 200k because like 3 turns ago we were taking, and he didn't super again. It's definitely weird. Yeah, 3 turns ago we were taking 140k, so I knew we were definitely safe. We can still dodge if that first attack is a super attack. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That would be our. Oh, and our defense stat isn't as high because last time when it was at like 500,000, we had the Android 8 active. That's right. So I still do want to boost his stats. So I think that, yes. Okay, so that fell the way I wanted it to. But look at how many attacks Zamasu has to take. I'm not confident that Zamasu can take those. It's so tough. I'm thinking about taking the turn and then hoping when we get into UI Goku that we will be good to go. Because Zamasu boosts his defense based on how much HP we have. So I gotta do it. I gotta take the turn. I'm not confident we'd live. That's really unfortunate, but so for Zamasu's defense and damage reduction combo to work, we need to be at like full health. Like otherwise it's just not gonna cut it. So I think the lesson here is that the Tech 17 and 18 are not great. I just remember though that they do need to be together to get their full like boost. So now they're like really gonna be in danger. Okay, so now we get to the really hard part. This is gonna determine it all. So definitely want Trunks in the first slot. Even though he's Tech, his defense is super high. I am gonna use an item though this turn. I'd rather have you on rotation because you have type advantage. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 is not a lot. That's only going to get us to 83k, but we are going to pop a Whis, which should keep us fine. And then 151k. If he gets super attacked, we're in trouble, but we do now have 40% damage reduction for 2 turns, so we should be okay. Yeah, double digits, that's fine. And then we're going to get another boost in defense when we super here. And I didn't even remember that he stacks his attack every turn as well. I guess it's just not as noticeable because the main reason you use him is for the defense. Okay, this is good. I think we're fine. This shouldn't hurt too bad, right? Good. Okay, yeah, so once a unit can do that, that's the most defense you would ever need for any event in the game. This guy hits harder than anybody. So that's good to know. So Trunks is fine, which means our other Trunks will be fine, and LR Vegito Blue will also be fine. Because you have to consider as well that Trunks is type disadvantage. So Vegito Blue, yeah, so this turn we're not going to take any damage, which is great. So how many attacks is that? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then this is 1, 2, 3, 4. I think there's more in the front. So we are going to use Vegito Blue there, because he has higher defense. Try to get, it looks like we might get a third Dokkan attack, which would be crazy, but that's kind of the way the cookie crumbles. So good, so we get our defense boost off before we get super attacked, if he does super attack Vegito Blue, but even if he doesn't, Trunks will also get another defense boost before, because this guy is at a lower defense boost than my other Trunks, but he still should be fine, especially after this attack, because I'm pretty sure it's guaranteed that this MUI Goku does super attack every turn. So this should be double digits. Emphasis on should, and we're good. Okay. But we're not out of the woods just yet. I did forget that we do have damage reduction on 40%, so yikes. Okay, so now we're itemless again, which is not a great situation to be in, honestly. God, I don't like this turn either. And you see how much health he still has left. This is definitely a tough situation. Okay, so Trunks in the first slot, no doubt. And then the question is, do I want to put Zamasu or Goku Black in those respective slots? Okay, I want to give those orbs to Goku Black. And I want Goku Black to be on rotation. I'm gonna do this. This could be risky. I am going to use Snake. We're down to one item left, guys, and this guy has a lot of health left. Things are not looking great. I think we'll win, but it's gonna be close. That Dokkan attack is going to have to do a lot of damage to this guy. I'm trying to wonder who we could get it with. Probably LR Vegito Blue or the Goku Black. I mean, how high is this Goku Black's attack stat anyway? 2.5? Yeah, that's not anything to write home about. I mean, it does a lot of damage. It is type effective, and you'd get a big multiplier from the... Are you gonna super Zamasu? No. Did he even super that turn? I swear, it's so hard to pay attention to these things. Okay, another turn where I don't like what you're doing to my life, bud. Okay, definitely want Vegito Blue in the front. And then this is tough because we're taking more attacks in the back, but I don't want this 17 to be all alone. But I think I gotta do it that way. I don't think I can't afford to use an item again so soon. So I just gotta risk it. If 17 gets super tier, we're probably dead. His type disadvantage, he's only at like 150k defense. Good, okay. We're probably fine. 17's probably gonna get hit kind of hard. Yeah, even Vegito Blue's still taking 45k. That's okay. That's survivable. But 17 is gonna take way more. We would get annihilated by his super attack if he did that. That would just, I mean, this still, these normal attacks are probably gonna hurt pretty bad. Yeah, did more than the super attack did to VB. Yeah, this event is no joke. I mean, we are 46 minutes in. It's probably gonna be shorter for you because I'm gonna cut out lulls and anything, but I am 46 minutes into this event, and things are still looking kind of rough. Can I get the Dokkan attack this turn? Because that is a lot of orbs. That is a mother load of orbs. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So right now we're at 38k. I'm gonna try it, see what that gets us to. 136k. Now with type advantage, that's pretty respectable. And it looks like we are indeed going to get the Dokkan attack this turn. But 136k, even with type advantage, is that good enough? Because you have 18 on the end here as well, who could get mollywopped. I'm gonna do it. Okay, this is our last item. But next turn we are going to get healed. Probably fully by this Dokkan attack, so this is it. We are out of items. This guy has 6 health bars left. Let's hope this Dokkan attack does at least 2 bars of health. We get a crit. This guy does have max crit. Alright. Okay, we got all of them. Good. So this is going to do hopefully a lot of damage. Okay, attack side at 3.2 million with type advantage. That's pretty good. If we can get a crit, that'd be even greater, because that would greatly increase our chances that we win this. No crit, but it did 4 million. Okay, he is going to super him. That shouldn't hurt, given the items I used. 89k still, yeah, so definitely made the right move using the Android 8. If I didn't use that, we would be, like, on, like, no health. Okay, three health bars left. It's going to be close, but I think it's time to start using LR Vegito Blue's 18 key super attack. Got the additional which raises our defense, but doesn't help us in the attack department. Yeah, so we got 3 Dokkan attacks off. I mean, that's ridiculous. Another turn of not so great stuff going on. Okay, we are at full health though, so Zamasu will be doing better. I'm gonna do this. I probably shouldn't have separated the androids. Zamasu should be fine because we have the Android 8 active and we're at full health, so he's getting significantly more defense than usual. But I'm out of items, so I don't really have a choice. I wanted to get the 18 key with Vegito Blue, but as you saw, we didn't have enough key to do that. I mean, he's still one of our hardest hitters on this team. Gosh, this is rough. All for 5 stones and 5 summons that are probably going to amount to nothing. I mean, we're going to do the 5 singles at the end here, but I mean, hopefully I win this time because we're 50 minutes in and I don't want to have to do this again. And I would probably not use the androids this time. I do not recommend using them. Yeah, that was definitely a mistake on my part. Okay, so this turn we should be fine. My Trunks is definitely better equipped to deal with that. Oof. Do I do the double Trunks? Get rid of, sacrifice the links for the defensive ability. I think we do. Okay, I think I want to give those orbs to the Goku Black. Oh, but they moved. 4, 4, 5, 5, 4. That's not great. But it's all we can do. It's all we can do, so we just have to hope that we get supered in one of these first 2 slots, or that both of these Trunkses can get, like, super mega crits and take out this Goku, because he is almost dead. He's got 2 bars of health left. Okay, he didn't super the first one. We still would take double digits from a super attack on one of these Trunkses. Okay, he's down to 2 bars, but you know, I'm gonna need that super attack, like now, like now, like now. Uh-oh. No. This son of a bitch would not dare do that to me. I swear to God. I swear to... No way. There's no way. Don't die. You need to live, Goku Black. You need to live. Okay. Okay. I thought we were done. I swear we were toast. We lived. We somehow, some way lived. That was stressful. I didn't expect him to take that little damage because we only collected 5 orbs. Does he get more attack and defense if it's a fizz orb? No. Huh. The wonders of Dokkan. Okay, so we got the 18 key this time, so this should do more damage. I'm putting 18 in the last slot. She can't dodge anymore, but her defense is 50k higher, which is a lot, and she doesn't have type advantage, so she's more well equipped to take on those last attacks there. But this is definitely down to the wire, if I've ever seen it down to the wire. Okay, got almost 3 million attacks tapped by LRVB. Come on, give us a crit. Okay, no crit, but we are almost done. We are so close. We are so close. Okay, dodge, don't super, okay? Okay, if he supers 18, I think we will be fine, because she's at like 305,000 defense. So close. Okay. Okay, we're good. We won. Because this Trunks, 462k, get out of here. Unless he dodges all of our attacks, and like supers Zamasu, then we would be in trouble. But, whew. Yeah, no. I was joking, Goku. I was joking. Okay, Zamasu finished it. I was like, my arrogance will be my downfall. So that took 53 minutes about by my clock. Let's see what the in-game timer says. 46:21. Huh. Yeah, because I think there were points in there where I had to reset. Gosh, that was so not fun at all. Yeah, so let's get our 5 tickets, and our 5 stones. It's like, was all that stress and anguish worth it? And we're gonna go down to the ticket banner and proudly claim our 5 like SRs. I mean, for how difficult that event is, it really should be GSSR. Whis won't mean anything on here because there's no new units to be obtained. Super Saiyan 2, no GSSR. I would like an SSR for all that work, but I'm pretty sure I have all of the... Oh, is it going to be this again? We're going to get 5 of the same SR Goku. Yeah, 4. Okay, so there's the future stage of the Legendary Goku event beaten. Pro tip, do not use these free-to-play androids because they are a liability. Honestly, this whole team was a liability except for Trunks and Vegito Blue. I don't know how we beat that, but hey, we did. So I'm going to leave it there. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe if you would like to see more Dokkan and Legends content. And we will see you next time.